Hey guys, welcome back to another Splatoon video. So, it's felt like a little while since we had a Splatfest, but here we are with a rerun of Frostyfest. That being the very first Splatfest theme. Who do you spend the holidays with? I was Team Family last time, and we are running it back on Team Family this time. I will also make sure, it's tradition at this point, to show you around the plazas in case you haven't watched my previous videos. And now we're going to see who won the first category, that being the sneak peek. This is where you get conch shells a little before the Splatfest starts, and you have some time to start contributing to your team. It's where you get your Splatfest teas. Oh. It seems like history is already repeating itself, as Big Man's team is already in the lead, and we are in last place. Great. That sounds promising. Ah, perfect. Here we are. The stickers on the floor. We'll get to the idols in a moment. Yeah, let me know if any of you happen to see your Splatfest post here. You got the big decorations. You got like frost effects around your screen, which I think is really cool. Got snow going down. I switched my plaza back to Splatsville because I was kind of getting bored of like Incopolis Square, and it made me forget just how much Splatsville, how big Splatsville is, and you know just how much effort was put into it. There's Big Man in his funny outfit. Again, we'll get to them in a moment. Got the special truck animations, which the first couple times round for these seasonal Splatfests, I didn't even notice, which I think is super cool. We've got our team ambassador coming by. Can't really see her at the moment. Fry. Yeah, you can see some projections of the idols around the map, which I think is really cool. Yeah, these are very unique outfits. Very Phantom of the Opera New Year's. I like that they only kind of changed the feel for Frostyfest, going from Splatoon 2 to 3, but it still has its core light aesthetic, essentially. Oh, you got like little snow decorations. Got lots of stickers. Yeah, there's Fry. We'll watch the others go by, and then I'll show you the other plazas. There's Shiver. I really like Shiver's Frostyfest outfit. I love the mask she wears and like her colour scheme overall. It's really nice. And we just gotta wait for Big Man. Take in the atmosphere while you're here. Assuming you've not skipped ahead in the video. I guess while we're waiting for Big Man and while I'll show off Big Man, we are at the point in Splatoon 3 where we are going to be in a bit of a content drought. I've been through this before with Splatoon 2. Yeah, it's boring, but you know, at least we get Splatfest here and there. Love that Big Man's tail was striped. Yeah, we like Big Man. Right. So now that we've seen Deep Cut's outfits and pretty much what Splatsville looks like, let's go and see the other plazas. And here are the Squid Sisters. So first we've got Callie. I still stand by previous years when I said that their outfits look like Mariah Carey, but just not red. I still stand by that statement. Then we'll switch over to Marie. And then we'll look around the plaza. It's the smallest plaza out of all of them. But yeah, still full of decorations, like the classic stickers, the giant decorations. Yeah, you got the big statues wearing outfits too. Got the Zapfish, the tower. I like that for the third colour for Splatfest. They gave it to the tower. I think that's clever. NPCs with special outfits. Go checking on Spike as usual. Yeah, he's chilling. Yeah, that's kind of it with Inkopolis Plaza. And then we've got Inkopolis Square. And of course, the fan favourites, Pearl and Marina. Before we get to them though, let's have a look at the decorations here. And their lights for their performance are the Splatfest team colours every time, which I think is really cool. Yeah, get a closer look of them. That's their Otto expansion outfits, which you can wear if you have the amiibo for the original versions of Pearl and Marina. One thing I really like as well is that Pearl and Marina make their hair glow a lot more. So there they are. Oh, you got the buntings again. They're like whatever this creature is. I want to say sea slug, but there's like loads of species that look similar to them but aren't them. The merch. He's got his little hat on, as he always does with these Splatfests. Iso Padre. Yeah, he's not really changed much, bless him. He just kind of stays in there. Oh, I love some of these Plaza posts. They're great. Stickers by the stores. Oh, and yeah, and this cool detail where there's only one of their stickers here for the first day of the Splatfest. And then on the second day, more stickers get added to the bottom of here. Oh yeah, their like structures are decorated as well, which is cool. Alright, so that's all the plazas. Let's actually play some matches now. Alright, we're going against Big Man's team first. And I forgot to say that our ink has sprinkles in it, which is pretty cool. You'll see it as I play, hopefully. Oh, we're starting off with one of the bangers here. Of course, you've got Fizz Bangs, which have been in the game for a while now. Alright, decent map to start with. We'll see if I've still got it. Because obviously, well, maybe not so obviously for you guys watching, but for those who have kept up with my content, my schedule's been a bit busy with other stuff. And yes, I will return to Hyrule Warriors. It's just I've been remembering to do the Donkey Kong Bonanza post game, and obviously finishing the Pokemon Legends the ADLC too. I thought I'd go with a different Splatana wiper kit because, oh my god, this kit has such evil potential. I say as I miss almost every shot of the Trizuka. So yeah, Curling Bomb and Trizuka. Nice. Playing to all the strengths, potential strengths of the weapon. More well-rounded kit. Now, I may as well talk about it since, as of this video's recording, it's somewhat relevant. I've been hearing that Splatoon 3 got a separate rating for the Switch 2, so everyone thinks we're going to get a Switch 2 edition of this game. I'm not sure how to feel about that yet, but I don't know. Maybe Nintendo will, I don't know, introduce an exclusive weapon type and everyone loses their damn minds. That wouldn't work though, right? Because then that would be like locking data behind another paywall, or like locking content behind another paywall. It's Nintendo we're talking about here. Who am I kidding? Of course they're going to do something like that. Right, down to the last minute. Got to stay focused. I'd argue this is the time when you need to be the most focused. And we just lost a teammate. Great. It's not like this is the most crucial time we needed them for. They've got beacons. Of course they have beacons. And we're going to lose now because they're going to push. I kind of panicked there, but you know what? I just went for it. Nah, I think we just lost. Yeah, we just lost. That sucks, dude. Oh, here's one thing I don't hear anyone talking about with the Switch 2 edition rumours for Splatoon 3. If you guys remember when the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 edition came out, when the Switch 2 launched, it got Amiibo to go with it, that being the Sages, the modern Sages. You know, Sidon, Riju, Tulin, Yunobo. What if we got more Splatoon Amiibo to go with the Switch 2 launch? I know this definitely sounds like coping because um, there are a few characters that really should have amiibo by now, but they don't. So I thought that would be cool. And I'm just saying, having the choice to potentially play Splatoon 3 at 120 frames per second, I don't think my brain could handle that. That would just be mental. Clash blasters, I hate them. Ooh, nice. Good prediction there. Right, here we go. I forgot I don't have torpedo. I have curling bomb. Oh, great. We're going to lose again. Big Man's going to win the Splatfest again, isn't he? Right, we're gonna do dually squelchers this time. Vanilla dually squelchers. Let's see how we do with this weapon. I have been also hearing that it can't be long now until we get our first Nintendo Direct of 2026. If I remember, like, a bit of the history of Nintendo Directs, it's always February they bank for. I don't think I've ever heard of a January one. I could be completely wrong. You guys will have to correct me there. Oh, yep, do not stay there. I need one thing I need to remember when playing this game is don't just focus on the game itself, but your crosshairs, and aim for your opponent's feet. That's the best thing to do with shooter type weapons like dualies and well shooters. They look like that. You aim for your feet, you give yourself better odds. Yes, I know. You hold them off. We're trying to deal with the enemies here. Well, this is going south already. Right, we're going against Shiver's team. And I've noticed already that Big Man's team, not only do they push really heavy, but they're using booyah bombs and triple inch strikes. So you want to play dirty? We'll play dirty. That's right, I'm getting the Octo Shot back. I have not played a shooter in so long. Alright, never mind. I guess Shiver's team is just as aggressive as Big Man's. we actually won 100 times. I won't get too excited because we seem to be in last place at the moment, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Right, that's going to be it for this video. So, yeah, I think Solo's going to win again, but we'll have to see. I had to bring out the 52-point gal for the last couple matches because things were getting dire, and yeah, and this weapon is one of my lucky stars, as I've called them that before. But there's not really much else I can add that hasn't already been said in the past. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know how you felt about this video. And Tricolour goes live tomorrow, as per usual. So that can, of course, change the outcome of who's going to win.